the original grapes appeared, and they were not associated with the overpaint on the front. As the conservators carefully separated the lining paper from the verso of the original paper, the artist's drawing clearly shows through the thin and wet original. The first sketches of the leaves, grapes, and clouds were done in light and faint ink, but the final drawing was done in a strong black ink. Both leaves and grapes were then built up with chalk gesso, called in Japanese moriage. The artist or gold leaf specialist then applied the gold leaf. The grapes were painted with azurite pigment. The background is a malachite pigment with gofun, shell white pigment, mixed in. The veins of the leaves were again painted in ink on the gold leaf. The original grapes were located in different places from their current appearance. And the grapes were pearl-shaped, oval rather than round as in the overpainted front side of the panels today. Gaps resulting from tears were closed before relining. New lining paper made from mulberry tree fibers was attached with wheat starch paste prepared in the studio. The paper joints have a feather cut with the fibers sticking out. The fibers join together and create no ridged lines. To make a feather cut edge, score the sheets of paper, apply water to the crease, and score the paper again and pull out the fibers. Brushes also play an important role. They are used for pasting, smoothing, and wetting paper, and they are made from the hair of sheep, horses, badger, and deer. Large brushes are made from palm tree leaves and used to pound and integrate paper fibers. After the painting is turned face up, the facing paper is carefully removed from the surface of the painting and dried on the drying board. A new undercore cedar wood lattice from Japan is assembled. Ten layers of handmade Japanese paper, not recycled this time, are applied to the new undercore lattice. The panels are joined together temporarily with nails so that they can be planed together. This procedure creates perfect 90-degree corners. After each panel is separated, every other panel is flipped for the easy installation of new paper hinges. After the panels are placed in the correct order, the hinges are connected. The hinges are reinforced by another sheet of paper. Then each hinge is cut to separate them. The panels are folded in reverse to receive further paper reinforcement. At times, folding screens are displayed with panels folded in the opposite of the normal direction. The spacer strips allow the paintings to be installed later. Small square sheets are applied by pasting the edges. This allows the painting to be easily removed in the future with a spatula and without using water. This procedure is repeated twice, and the edges of the second sheets are again feather cut. The back of the paintings is glued onto the prepared panels. Each painting has to be precisely located so the design flows continuously. Decorative paper is installed on the verso of the screens. Brocade silk is lined with paper to make borders. A new and genuine lacquer frame from Japan is installed. Only losses are in-painted, and the cleaning test areas are overpainted with easily reversible paint. The paintings were cleaned significantly, allowing the gold to shine again. Uplifted paint layers were re-adhered, and chalky pigment particles were consolidated with a binding medium. The tears were mended, and the new lining with high-quality paper will prevent splitting or tears in the future. The broken undercore lattice was replaced. The new undercore provides better support for the paintings. New brocade borders in the new frame improve the paintings aesthetically. The view from the verso indicates the artist's intention as to the position of the grapes and the color of the malachite pigment. Although there is no gold leaf surface, you can still enjoy the beautiful ink line as the artist intended. The previous restorer created new grapes with modern paint next to the originals. In order to disguise the impression of the original grapes, the previous restorer added trees. Trees were painted wherever needed to hide the original grapes.